Hello everyone, welcome to Wonder Garden. Many viewers have asked me, can the organic fertilizer recipes for orchids be used for other flowering plants? The answer is absolutely yes. Today, I'll guide you on how to make a versatile, easy to prepare organic fertilizer that's suitable for nearly all types of plants in your garden. This recipe not only helps plants develop strong root systems and boosts their resilience, but also promotes glossy, healthy leaves and more vibrant blooms. Most importantly, you can make it at home without spending much, and it delivers very noticeable results. Do you drink tea? I love the gentle aroma and relaxing feeling a cup of tea brings. But today, I'm not brewing tea to drink. I'll use this dry tea as the main ingredient for a highly effective organic fertilizer recipe. I'll use 3 tablespoons of dry tea like this. If you don't have dry tea, you can repurpose used tea leaves to make fertilizer for plants. Tea contains many antioxidants, tannins, and a small amount of nitrogen. These components stimulate healthy root growth, retain soil moisture, and make leaves greener and glossier. Not only is it suitable for orchids, but this recipe is also ideal for fertilizing roses, ornamental plants, herbs, and even indoor plants. Add 500 milliliters of boiling water. Cover and let it steep until the tea water cools completely. While waiting for the tea to cool, I'll share a small but highly effective tip. Always moisten the soil before applying liquid organic fertilizer. When the soil is dry, the plant's roots close up, as if they're sleeping. But when you lightly water to moisten the soil first, it softens, the roots wake up, and they're ready to absorb nutrients. This method prevents fertilizer shock and makes organic fertilizer much more effective. So, before using the tea water as fertilizer, don't forget to lightly moisten the soil first. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After the tea water has cooled completely, I'll filter out the solids. The filtered water is the tea solution that has extracted many nutrients, especially the natural antioxidants in tea, which help plants boost resilience, keep leaves green and glossy, and resist pests and diseases effectively. Don't throw away the filtered tea leaves. You can mix them into the soil for vegetables or use them as green compost, which is also fantastic. Now, I'll dilute the filtered tea solution with 2.5 liters of clean water. After diluting, I'll add 1 small teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda not only helps balance soil pH, but also has natural antifungal and antibacterial properties, which are great for the root system and leaf surfaces. When combined with tea, this mixture becomes a fertilizer that both nourishes and protects plants from diseases, especially during humid rainy seasons or when plants are recovering. Method 1. Base watering. I'll use this diluted tea and baking soda solution to water the base of all the plants. Base watering allows plants to absorb nutrients directly through their roots, boosting vitality and promoting healthy growth. When watering, ensure you water evenly and avoid letting water pool in the pot, as this can cause root rot. This organic fertilizer provides essential nutrients for orchid roots to grow robustly. Gently watering around the base helps the plant easily absorb nutrients and maintain the necessary moisture to prevent root dryness. Additionally, this solution helps orchids resist fungal and bacterial diseases thanks to the antibacterial properties of tea and baking soda. As a result, the plant will grow healthily, and after a short time, you'll see it start to bloom beautifully and vibrantly. Lilies are very suitable for organic fertilizers because they provide nutrients for leaves and stems while stimulating flower development. Watering lilies supplies essential minerals for robust growth and beautiful blooms. Anthuriums need sufficient nutrients to develop lush green leaves and long-lasting flowers. Using this organic fertilizer provides necessary minerals while improving the plant's resilience. Method 2. Leaf wiping. The next method I'll do is wiping the leaves. Wiping leaves not only removes dust, but also helps plants absorb light more easily, promoting healthier growth. When wiping orchid leaves, the goal is to clean the leaf surface, helping the plant absorb light and exchange gases efficiently. Orchids require strong light, so keeping leaves clean enhances photosynthesis. Additionally, the tea in this solution provides some natural nutrients, supporting healthier growth, preventing diseases, and increasing resistance to environmental stressors. The solution supplies natural minerals from tea, such as potassium, phosphorus, and calcium, These are crucial for orchid root and flower development. Potassium helps orchids resist stress and diseases. Phosphorus promotes vibrant blooming, and calcium strengthens cell structure, making the plant healthier. Lilies are sensitive to humidity and light, so cleaning their leaves not only improves photosynthesis, but also maintains leaf moisture, creating ideal conditions for robust growth. For lilies, the tea solution provides powerful antioxidants from polyphenols in tea. These protect leaves from premature aging and support stronger growth. Potassium in tea enhances drought tolerance, while phosphorus promotes healthy root development, providing a solid foundation for lily growth. Anthuriums love light, but are prone to fungal diseases in overly humid environments. Cleaning their leaves improves gas exchange and keeps the plant healthy. The diluted tea softens leaves, providing a light protective layer against harmful agents. This also helps anthuriums maintain vibrant, healthy green leaves for the long term. Diluted tea not only cleans leaves, but also provides small amounts of iron and manganese from tea. These help anthuriums develop lush, vibrant leaves. Iron is critical for photosynthesis, helping the plant produce energy for better growth. Manganese aids in efficient sunlight use, boosting leaf metabolism and overall plant development. Method 3. Misting. Now, we'll move to misting. This is a fantastic method to provide moisture directly to leaves and other plant parts, helping plants absorb nutrients from organic fertilizer efficiently. For orchids, misting increases humidity, especially during root and flower development stages. Nutrients like potassium and calcium in the tea solution help orchids produce beautiful, long-lasting flowers. Misting protects leaves from drying out and supports better photosynthesis. It's a great way to maintain humidity and nutrients for orchids without causing root rot. For lilies, misting also provides humidity and helps the plant absorb nutrients like phosphorus and potassium from tea. Phosphorus supports beautiful blooms, while potassium strengthens resistance to pests and diseases, promoting robust growth. Misting keeps lily leaves lush and healthy, creating ideal conditions for new flowers. Anthuriums benefit greatly from misting, especially with tea's antibacterial properties, protecting leaves from diseases. Minerals like iron and manganese in tea help anthuriums develop beautiful, healthy leaves. Lightly misting leaves maintains humidity, keeping the plant vibrant and aiding nutrient absorption. By misting, you not only keep plants fresh, but also ensure nutrients are evenly distributed across leaves and stems, supporting better absorption and faster growth. Especially in dry weather, misting maintains stable humidity, protecting plants from wilting. After caring for plants with these methods, you can see they've become fresher and healthier. This is a simple yet highly effective method to help plants grow and bloom vibrantly. Apply this method every 2 weeks for the plants in your garden that you want to care for, and they'll show noticeable improvements and grow stronger. Join me in admiring the flowers in my garden today. After days of care and love, you'll see flowers blooming brilliantly, showcasing vibrant colors. If you care for your plants with love, they'll reward you with stunning blooms. Do you love these orchid plants? Don't take your eyes off the screen, because right after this, I'll share another secret to help you revive these orchids after they've finished blooming, a method anyone can do. Today, I'll share with you how to revive a store-bought orchid after its flowers have faded. If you've ever bought an orchid and noticed it weakening after the blooms drop, soft leaves, dry, or rotting roots, don't give up just yet. In this video, I'll guide you step by step to help the orchid recover, grow healthy new roots, and prepare for its next blooming cycle. The method I use is completely natural, chemical-free, ensuring safe and sustainable nutrient absorption for the plant. These simple steps will help the orchid recover quickly, develop strong new roots, and get ready for another round of flowers. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language, comment below, and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Let's get started. I bought this orchid for $3 at a store. When purchasing an orchid that has finished blooming, we often see signs of weakening. This happens because during display and transport, the plant isn't properly cared for, damaging the roots. The moisture-retaining medium can also stay wet too long, causing root rot. If not addressed early, the orchid will struggle to grow new roots and won't be ready for its next bloom. So, how can we help this orchid recover as quickly as possible? Let's go through the steps together. The first step in reviving this orchid is removing all the old moss clinging to the roots. Store-bought orchids are typically potted in moss to retain moisture during transport and storage. However, keeping this moss on too long can cause several issues. Moss retains water well, but if humidity isn't controlled, the roots can become waterlogged, leading to rot or stunted growth. Removing the old moss lets us directly inspect the root condition and provides an opportunity to replace it with a fresh, airy medium, improving water and nutrient absorption. Beneath the old moss, we can clearly see the state of the orchid's roots. Many people hesitate to trim roots, fearing it weakens the plant, but old roots no longer absorb water or nutrients efficiently. Keeping too many can slow growth and even harbor bacteria or fungi. Don't feel bad about trimming old roots. Bold cuts not only clean up the plant, but also encourage new root growth, enhancing nutrient uptake. Cut off the spent flower spikes. Leave a small segment like this. It'll come in handy later. After trimming, I'll treat the roots to speed up recovery. Let's see what's next. Now, I'll rinse the entire plant under running water. This is a crucial step to remove all dirt, debris, bacteria, and fungi from the stem and roots. A clean orchid absorbs water and nutrients more effectively and reduces the risk of disease after repotting. The water pressure washes away leftover moss, rotten root bits, and debris. It also cleans the leaves, removing accumulated dust to improve photosynthesis. After rinsing, I'll let the plant drain briefly before moving on. Next, I'll use ginger to treat the roots. First, I'll chop the ginger finely. Ginger is an excellent choice for treating orchid roots, thanks to its natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds. When cutting, you'll notice a slightly sticky essential oil on the knife. This is the active ingredient that kills bacteria, fungi, and prevents root rot. Beyond its antibacterial properties, ginger stimulates new root growth. Enzymes and minerals in ginger promote recovery, helping roots absorb nutrients better after switching mediums. Add 300 milliliters water. When blended finely, ginger releases its active compounds fully, enhancing its antibacterial and root-stimulating effects. I'll grind the ginger thoroughly to extract maximum beneficial nutrients, then filter it to use the liquid in the next step. Add water to bring the solution up to 500 milliliters. Now, I'll soak the orchid's entire root system in the prepared ginger water. This removes lingering bacteria and fungi while encouraging robust new root growth. I'll let the roots soak in this solution for 15 to 20 minutes, giving the ginger's active compounds time to penetrate. While waiting, I'll use the ginger solution to wipe the orchid's leaves. Wiping removes dirt and lets the plant absorb ginger's nutrients, boosting resilience and preventing pests. The ginger solution not only cleans the leaf surface, but also has strong antibacterial properties, curbing mold and harmful bacteria. Its essence keeps leaves glossy, preventing blackening or yellowing from poor conditions. After 20 minutes, I'll remove the plant from the solution. I'll place the orchid in a cool, airy spot for 1 day to stabilize before planting. After 1 day, I'll repot the orchid. I'll line the pot's base with some foam. This improves aeration and drainage. Foam prevents the pot's bottom from staying too damp, reducing the risk of root rot from waterlogging. Next, I'll use pine bark, an airy medium that retains moisture well without causing water buildup. I'll pre-treat the pine bark before planting. Pour boiling water over it and let it cool. Once cooled, drain the water and proceed with planting. Pine bark helps roots anchor firmly and grow vigorously. It's one of the best mediums for orchids, especially Phalaenopsis, creating an airy environment for roots to breathe and absorb oxygen. Plus, pine bark is durable, not decomposing quickly, keeping the plant stable long-term without frequent repotting. Next, I'll bend a steel wire to secure the orchid. Properly fixing the plant is vital to prevent it from wobbling in the pot, avoiding root damage. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Finally, I'll add a thin layer of moss on top to retain moisture better. To ensure the plant has enough nutrients for a quick recovery, I'll use another organic method. I'll use aloe vera and chop its leaves finely. Aloe vera contains vitamins A, C, and E, plus minerals like zinc, aiding rapid recovery and strengthening the plant. These nutrients boost resilience, stimulate root growth, and make leaves sturdier against environmental stressors. Next, I'll use chamomile tea bags. Chamomile tea isn't just a relaxing drink for us, it's also fantastic for plants. Chamomile has natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds, protecting orchid roots from harmful bacteria. It also encourages new root growth and enhances nutrient uptake. I'll use 3 tea bags. Add 500 milliliters of boiling water. Cover and steep for 3 hours. After 3 hours, I'll filter out the solids. Add 1.5 liters of water to dilute the solution. Method 1. I'll water the orchid's base with this aloe, vera, and chamomile tea solution. This is a key step to speed recovery after repotting. Aloe vera retains water well, maintaining ideal moisture while stimulating new root growth. Chamomile's strong antibacterial properties prevent fungal diseases, creating favorable conditions for healthy root development. This helps the plant adapt quickly to its new environment and thrive. Method 2. Pour the solution into a spray bottle. Now, I'll mist the entire plant with this solution. I'll spray evenly from base to tip, focusing on the leaf undersides, where stomata aid nutrient absorption. Aloe vera helps leaves retain moisture and forms a natural protective layer, while chamomile supports antibacterial action, preventing fungal issues. Regular misting keeps leaves lush, glossy, and healthy. Method 3. Now I'll use a soft cloth to wipe the leaves again, removing any remaining dust and ensuring optimal nutrient absorption. This also evenly distributes nutrients across the leaf surface, preventing water pooling that could cause rot. Clean leaves enhance photosynthesis, reduce fungal and pest risks, and improve air and nutrient uptake through open stomata. I maintain a routine of wiping leaves periodically, especially after repotting or using organic solutions. Results after 2 months. After 2 months of natural care, the orchid has transformed noticeably. New roots have grown long and strong, anchoring tightly to the medium for better nutrient uptake. The leaves have improved significantly. No more wrinkling or weakness. With proper care, the plant has regained vitality and is ready for robust growth. With healthy roots and lush leaves, it's stored enough energy to bloom. Continued care will soon yield vibrant, long-lasting flowers. This recovery highlights the value of chemical-free, organic orchid care. If you find this method helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow more natural orchid care tips. I'll keep sharing simple, effective organic recipes to keep your garden plants healthy and blooming brilliantly. My channel specializes in sharing tips for caring for orchids using natural fertilizers, promoting sustainable growth, abundant blooming, and environmental protection. In today's video, I'll guide you through repotting and caring for your orchids after they've finished blooming. If you love orchids as much as I do, please subscribe to support me and never miss any tips. After the flowers fade, orchids often become exhausted, especially if the growing medium is moss that has retained too much water. Prolonged dampness causes the roots to become compacted and lack air, leading to root rot. So, we need to replace the medium to help the plant recover better. Have you encountered this issue with your orchids? First, we'll remove this plastic pod. Gently separate the old moss from the root system. Removing the moss not only improves root aeration, but also reduces bacteria and fungal diseases. Have you ever replaced the growing medium for your orchids? Share your experience with me. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Next, I'll rinse the entire orchid under running water. This removes leftover dust, bacteria, and fungi from the plant. After cleaning the roots, we'll move to the next step to help the plant recover faster. Next, I'll use pruning shears to cut away damaged roots. When roots are rotten or shriveled, the plant can absorb nutrients well, slowing recovery. Trimming the roots is a crucial step to help the orchid regain vitality quickly. Have you ever trimmed orchid roots? If so, let me know in the comments when you usually do it. When trimming, use sharp sterilized scissors or a knife to avoid bacterial contamination. Keep only the healthy roots that are green or ivory white. If you see mushy roots or ones turning dark brown or black, cut them off immediately. Cut away all the spent flower stems so the plant can focus its nutrients on recovery. After trimming, I'll treat the roots to prevent infection and encourage new root growth. Lime has excellent antibacterial and pest repellent properties. I'll use 1 tablespoon of agricultural lime. Add it to 1 liter of clean water. Stir well. And let it sit for 30 minutes to allow the sediment to settle. After 30 minutes, the lime has fully settled, and I'll use only the clear lime water on top. I'll take 1 portion to care for the leaves. And pour the rest here. Soaking the roots in clear lime water is a simple yet highly effective method for orchids. Use a soft cotton pad soaked in clear lime water to wipe all the orchid leaves. Clear lime water has a mild alkalinity that kills fungal spores, causing diseases like anthracnose, leaf spot, powdery mildew, and rust on orchids. It creates a thin protective layer, repelling thrips, aphids, and spider mites, common pests that attack orchid leaves. It reduces the reproduction of pests and diseases, helping the plant grow healthier. I'll soak the roots in this lime water for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, remove it and proceed to repot the orchid. Today I'll use a plastic pot and pine bark to repot the orchid. Line the base with a few pieces of foam. Lining the base with foam improves airflow around the roots, ensuring the orchid's root system gets enough oxygen for healthy growth. Place the plant in the pot. Next, I'll use pine bark. Pine bark keeps the pot airy, helps orchid roots anchor firmly, retains just enough moisture, and prevents waterlogging. Pine bark is an ideal medium for orchids because it provides aeration, good moisture retention without causing sogginess, and prevents fungal diseases while supplying natural nutrients and supporting root anchorage. Before use, soak it in lime water to remove impurities, helping the orchid grow strong. What growing medium do you usually use for orchids? Do you find it challenging to plant orchids in a new medium? Share your thoughts so we can discuss. Finally, I'll cover it with a layer of moss to retain moisture for the roots and create a favorable recovery environment. This moss layer not only maintains humidity, but also prevents water from evaporating too quickly, especially in dry weather. Don't water or care for the plant right away. Let it sit for 2 days to allow the cuts to dry completely. Today, I'll share a simple yet effective natural fertilizer recipe using garlic for your orchids. I only need 1 garlic clove. Peel and chop it finely. Garlic promotes balanced growth and long-lasting, vibrant blooming in orchids. It repels most pests and kills fungal spores, viruses, and bacteria. Compounds in garlic water boost the orchid's immune system. I'll pour the crushed garlic into 1 liter of hot water. Here's turmeric powder, rich in vitamins and minerals: potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, phosphorus, iron, manganese, copper, selenium, and zinc. I'll use 1/5 teaspoon of turmeric powder. It enhances the plant's resistance to fungi and diseases while stimulating growth and blooming. Cover it and let it steep overnight so the nutrients from the garlic and turmeric fully dissolve into the water. After 1 night, filter out the solids. Fertilizer for orchids must be thoroughly filtered to prevent organic debris from rotting in the medium. Which country are you watching my video from? It's amazing to know we can connect worldwide. Method 1. Use a soft cotton pad to wipe the orchid leaves. This removes mineral salts lingering on the leaf surface, preventing burns from sunlight exposure. It not only cleans dust, but also provides nutrients and protects against diseases and pests. Wipe both the top and underside of the leaves thoroughly. Allicin and garlic and curcumin and turmeric fight fungi, keeping leaves clean longer. Do this 1 to 2 times a month. Method 2. Add 1 liter of water to dilute the garlic and turmeric fertilizer solution. Pour it into a watering can and water around the base. Allicin from garlic helps roots resist disease and grow strong, while curcumin from turmeric nourishes the plant and fights fungi from the roots up. Watering like this ensures even nutrient absorption, making the plant beautiful from root to flower. To know when it's time to water orchids, I check the root color. When the roots turn a pale silver like this, it's time to water. If the roots are bright green like this, wait until they turn pale silver before watering. Watering when the roots are still green can lead to waterlogging and root rot. Since this is a natural fertilizer, it's gentle and safe. You can use it for almost all types of orchids in your home. I water with this one to 2 times a month. What orchids do you have at home? Let me know in the comments. Soak the roots in this water for about 20 minutes to help them absorb nutrients optimally. This liquid fertilizer boosts the immune system and promotes root development. This water is also great for misting orchids. Pour the remaining fertilizer into a spray bottle. Misting with garlic and turmeric water protects orchids from diseases and pests while strengthening their immune system. Spray the entire plant from leaves to roots. But don't spray the flowers, as wet flowers drop quickly. Do this 1 to 2 times a month. Soaking the plant in this water for just 20 minutes is enough. Soaking in this solution turns the roots from silver to green like this. Then place the pot in a warm spot with plenty of diffused light so the orchid grows quickly. Results. The leaves stay green and glossy like this all the time. The roots are green, large, and healthy. With clean leaf surfaces, orchids photosynthesize better. When they get enough light for photosynthesis, they stay healthier than usual. Thanks to this care, the orchid produces lots of flowers with vibrant colors. The blooms last year-round, are long and deeply colored. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Wishing you luck and success in life.